My lights are dimmed. Ah, shit.
That's one hell of an opening.
Well,
Sorry, the lights of my life are dim right now.
Oh.
Pardon me while I turn them up a bit. Turn on, turn up. Turn down for what?
Was that really? Did you really just make a that? Did you really just reference that song?
apparently.
Yeah,
God, how old is that song now?
very. Where am I? Hello?
What?
Why did I spawn on the railing of the stairs?
Because that's where you jumped onto before you saved.
Duh.
You spent like a good 2 minutes trying to get on the fucking rail last time.
Alright, where are we going? My objectives.
How do you not remember this?
Restore from backup.
How do I remember this? My brain's a pile of potato.
Because I've played so many more games in the past while and streamed different games, so my brain was like, you know what? Fuck it. Forget everything you were doing. Just remember that you're gonna charge through the main story.
Huh. Now we're going for the symbiosis ending. Though on the subject of brains, a fun fact. The brain named itself at one point,
That is true.
and is the only thing to have properly done so.
That should sip.
To be completely transparent, my greatest hope for any of these jokes is eventually making Bat's brain malfunction. That's my hope, is that one of them will do that.
Wait,
To me, that is the ultimate sign of a good joke, of a good dad joke, good pun.
fair enough. Do you think it will, like, misname itself?
Maybe.
Actually.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll match that for you indefinitely.
Thanks, mate. Did you just hide as the corpse of one of your dead brethren?
Yep.
They've done that before. And I believe the last time they did it, you made the exact same comment word for word.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, well, mimics can turn into any, object, and a body is an object.
Yeah?
Get off of me!
Specifically, the object class body is actually a container containing organs as loot.
If you take the necromancer focus, it also contains bones.
Good point.
You're both fired. Get out. Come back here.
To sign an organ donor card, it's even morally acceptable loot.
Operator approach.
Cat, get back here.
What? Oh!
I have caviar. I'll eat it like a neutron
I actually
star.
didn't notice that Cat left originally. Somehow
was
I
Cat
failed to
must-
notice that you left.
I have caviar in my pocket. I shall eat it like a neutron star.
That is disgusting.
Identification required.
Alex, Oedipus complex, pompous, nepotist.
Onwards!
And, yeah.
Do you think anybody's ever tried to make a caviar omelet?
Oh,
Well, you see, that's the thing. I don't even know what the hell caviar is.
Fish eggs.
Yeah, I'll pass.
yeah. Right there with you.
Sorry, Morgan. But I have lock you in this time. When I trashed your arming key, it was to keep you from making a huge mistake.
Ooh.
It's too late to stick our heads in the sand. We're committed now.
You
You
shut
should
up,
be
Alex.
safe in deep storage. When everything is ready, we'll meet in my office.
You're ruining the timing of my joke.
I really am on your side.
Oh!
Agent. Not yourself.
Aren't those the things that take like a hell of a lot of ammo to kill?
Yep.
Shade nearly shitting himself.
Is that nightmare? Is that true nightmare?
The joke I was waiting. Oh, I think his sigh wasn't about fear. It was lights being turned on and left on.
No.
Ah.
It was the turning around to seeing a nightmare.
Okay.
I saw the you've been spotted markers and was like, I'll ignore it for now. It's nothing big, because I didn't hear any of the nightmare's noises. And then turn around after picking up an explosive canister, and it's a nightmare. I'm just,
It's just all full of notes.
If Talos 1 had a subconscious, this would be it.
Can people stop
Looking for a
talking?
central repository. That's where you stash the drive that has the plan for your arming key. I'll see if I can find a way out of here in the meantime.
Oh, that's cheeky as hell. I approve.
So what was that joke you were trying to say?
It's kind of off now, but when Shade said, I think someone said something about passing. I was gonna say, speaking of passing, Gandalf's an asshole. He stole all the XP for himself when he told the rest of the party to leave and got a full level up in new gear.
I mean, not just a level up. He got a full-on class change. He went full-on archetype.
Most games, Shade Cat, most modern RPGs, getting your next archetype is a benefit of leveling up.
Fair.
Mans took all the XP to get that mythic path before anyone else.
Yes, he did. And new gear too. New staff, robes, whole deal.
Yeah. Bitch did the full prestige quest.
Stole all the XP from the rest of the party too. That's why the hobbits had to struggle their way to Mount Doom instead of just walking through casually.
For some reason, there's a line from Brett stuck in my head from when he played crowd-controlled GTA.
Oh.
I have been killed by Steve the Samurai.
What?
Because it was just a random civilian, like a random Chinese-based civilian, in, like, the most American-based clothes ever.
Every dark bit of data that moves through the station is structured
Interesting.
here. Redundant backup servers are stored in modules that eject in the
You
event.
shut up, January. No one cares.
The fact that they haven't yet is telling of Alex's refusal to face reality.
I remember the first Technopath you killed in this run. You killed it by gooing it up and letting it fall to death.
Yep.
That was hilarious.
It wasn't intentional. I was just like, I'm gonna goo you so you can't do your shit anymore. And then it just went and exploded. And my entire response was, never mind. It's just a moment of, I guess you'll do it for me.
I know you got more neuromods. Yay.
You know what's great, by the way? You know the whole 69 nice joke that is kind of suffocating the world with its humor? Realistically, it's been around since the Romans, because 6 without S is 9.
Oh. That took me a second. Well done.
Do you need an explanation, Bat?
What was the joke? I wasn't paying attention.
6 without the S is 9. 69 having been around since the Romans.
Yes.
Because X, for those who don't get it, is 9 in Roman numerals.
Yeet.
I don't like having to explain the joke, but most people don't know the Roman numerals, so.
Oh, hi.
You really only just now noticed that? What?
Well, that works.
I thought its corpse was going to be stuck up there.
I'm glad it exploded and bounced itself ever so slightly.
That would have been great, though, if it stayed up there. Peak comedy, peak fuck you from the game.
Just a moment of, well, now I have to go up there.
Oh. Oh,
That's
what could
full.
have been?
This is full. You're reloaded.
And you wouldn't have had to go up there, Shane. You just
That's
had to throw something at it.
Yeah, Bat has the power of yeet.
You have an ashtray right here and you missed it every time. You should not be allowed to smoke.
No one should be allowed to smoke. It's literally toxic. And it affects people with the idea of them being cool and they're actually just killing themselves. Slowly, granted, but they're killing themselves.
Button? A button.
Screen button on screen.
Hang on. So, utilities, far right of the screen. Oh, come on.
It's not actually active, Shade.
Damn, these hitboxes are... They're Bethesda hitboxes for sure.
As someone who plays Skyrim...
Squeak,
has...
squeak, squeak, squeak. I get it, you're stuck in the door, shut up!
As someone who's played Skyrim a lot, Bethesda and Fallout, Bethesda hitboxes are much better than this, usually.
As someone who hasn't played Skyrim without it being modded in the last, like, 5 years, you mean? Silence yourself like the foam bolt, please.
I don't have anything that affects the hitboxes, Shade.
I don't know. I don't trust that statement. Wait, hold on.
You don't trust the obsessive modder not to know exactly what their mods are? You probably could have just knocked it with a wrench, but that was far more satisfying.
Listen, if the option to blow it up is there, I'm taking the option to blow it up.
Absolutely. I did say it's more satisfying, didn't I?
Grant access. Nice. Give me that and that. Take that.
What is it?
Unload, unload. I will grab these so I can cycle them.
What is it, kitty cat?
Just Bat. It's like, oh yeah, you can do that. Oh no, wait, I can just blow this up. Fuck progression normally. Fuck being sneaky.
I
cast
think that's how it was
Fireball.
meant to be done, is to break the glass, cat. That's kind of the point.
Well,
Right
remember,
now.
there's multiple ways to do this. You can break the glass, shoot the door, you can get the key card, or if you have the Typhon ability, you can reach the window here and activate this.
490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
Because there's
Right,
one
yeah.
Typhon ability that allows you to reach through things and
He gets
interact
it.
with things at a distance.
Right, but my point was, you didn't just break the glass. You cast Fireball.
Wouldn't you cast Fireball? if you had the option?
Fireball!
Yes, but I'm a mage. We've established this.
And Bat's... And I'm a pyro. And Bat's naturally destructive when it comes to environments.
I was gonna say, let's just be honest, I'm a spell sword. If anything. I like both. I'll do both.
I mean, Red Mage. Red Mage for life.
Yeah, but which red mage?
Shade's 14. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, Cat, but he is 14, Red Mage.
You know, Red Mage, I cast Heal, I cast Fireball, I stab.
Okay, but, like... I know that's from 14, but is that the same one we're talking about, or...?
I haven't played it before. No.
That's why I said it means nothing to Cat.
But in Final Fantasy, traditionally the red mage is not as good as the black mage, it's not as good as the white mage, it's not as good as the fighter, but it can do all things.
See, the thing is, while red mage would be fitting, I'll just take spell sword outright, like a rune knit or something, because I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hate rapiers and stabby swords.
Yeah, fair. Old school rune knights work well.
I don't mind stabby swords. I just don't like specifically rapiers. As they're the most useless version of stabby sword. And only useful for fucking duels, where everyone's using a stabby sword.
Yeah, hence why I would not be a red mage.
Or, you know, in some occasions, if you're good enough with it, sure, maybe in a one-on-one fight against someone else with a different sword, sure. But unless you can guarantee it's gonna be a one-on-one fight, it's fucking just impractical and stupid.
Hence why I would prefer just like a normal sword.
See, stocks are not just a fucking pointed tip. Not all rapiers are. The traditional rapiers don't really have much of a blade.
Hell,
So
if
speak
I
of, it's
really
more
have
like
to
an
choose,
extended stock.
if I really have to choose,
But-
I'll take a fucking arming sword.
I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, yes, we understand.
Understand what?
You don't like rapiers. The
Okay,
rest
so you
of the
didn't-
rest of their kind, yeah, they're decent in certain scenarios, and can be used if you're effective with them. But long and short of it is rapier bad.
I was going to go into more into detail why the other ones I actually enjoy. It wasn't going to be a hate song. It was going to be a enjoyment song.
Fair enough. It's just
I had negative.
thoughts in my brain, but I didn't want it to disappear.
Fair enough. You know, like, S-stocks have more reach, actual weight behind them. Mainly used on horseback, but very much so still usable on foot with one or two hands. Almost always have an actual bladed edge to them, so you can make proper slashes. Even if it's not exactly thick, so you don't want to be pairing with it. The rapier is the worst of all the aspects of a thrusting sword, made into one small, flimsy piece of fucking sheet metal.
What were we going for next?
I don't fucking know.
I think we were going for leverage. Wait, no. I think we were working down this. I could put on psychoscope things.
I've got no clue.
We'll do stealth. We have these.
You know, on a completely unrelated note, you only need a parachute to skydive. You don't need a parachute to skydive. You only need one to skydive twice.
Yep. That is true.
Ah, yes, the host who always gets annoyed with me and Kat for making our jokes, going off topic and talking about stuff. Once more, giving no reaction or comment on the conversation, forcing me and Kat to talk about random nonsense off topic.
I'm in the middle of attempting to...
You were in the middle of fucking nothing when I said that. Don't even start.
I was in the middle of thinking, alright? It's a very delicate process for a brain like mine.
Don't even fucking start.
You get back here. You get back here. You get back here. I didn't say you could leave. Where the Huh?
It probably died running into the fire.
Nope, there
Or
it
it's
is.
right there.
Bitch. Fucking jump around slapping me. I'll take this asteroid fragment. Fuck you.
So I have to ask, were you zoned out, or did you actually hear the joke?
No, I was a little zoned out.
Yeah, no. Well, so Bat can learn to pay attention. I'll say it again. You don't need a parachute to skydive. You only need one to skydive twice.
Ow! I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand?
I don't get the joke.
You don't need a parachute to skydive, only to skydive twice? You can
Wow.
skydive without a parachute. You just won't be able to do it again because you'll fucking die.
Ah.
Come on, Shade!
Sorry, my brain was not in, like, full gear there because I got shot in the back.
Come on! Why do I always have to explain my jokes?
I mean, just to Bat.
He's the one I mostly make the jokes for. Because, you know, he's the host who needs to do the react machine.
I make my jokes for chat.
Yeah, chat. I'd make my jokes for chat if chat was here right now.
Fair.
And if the chat was alive.
Sadly, they are alivened.
Yes. It makes me immeasurably happy to hear you say that.
What, me using the pun and joke that you use incessantly?
Yes. Where do I... There it is.
Oh, look, a recycler.
Thank fuck I had some coagulating gel. What? Why'd it go sliding?
Because you ripped the bolts out of it.
Back and use the recycler now?
Transfer junk. Throw this.
And then all the extra weapons and stuff.
That. This one.
Boop snoot.
We also want to put those in.
No reaction.
Anything else I want to... I have 666 glue.
Why did you steal Crowley's glue?
Because it would be
He,
funny.
look, he already gave his life for the world. You don't need to be stealing his stuff afterwards. Damn. Rude.
I just thought it'd be funny.
He stole it because you wished he would stick around, and that was the only way to make it happen.
Oh,
True.
that's actually... Oh, my heart.
But now you have hurt me, Cat. How dare you?
Everyone who actually watched this show when Crowley died, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
He was the best non-villain villain.
He started off as a very serious villain, and then he fell in love with the Winchesters because you can't be around them that much without falling in love with them.
He did love his moose and squirrel.
Yep. Even if his favorite part about them was making fun of them for being dumbasses.
Yep.
Well, it's time to stick some needles in my eye.
Thank fuck that only plays once.
Yeah, seriously. I'm not wigged out by needles, but that's still unsettling to watch.
See, I don't mind it. My issue would be is that I would have to watch it every goddamn time.
Well,
Like I'm fine with you showing off an animation a little. I want to see it every time I use something.
Hello.
Unless it's like reloading a weapon. Like this pistol with a weird ass charging handle.
There are pistols with that kind of charging handle in the real world.
And they're just
all
as weird ass pistols.
Yeah. Not all pistols use a slide. Some do just straight up use a charging handle.
Hashtag not all pistols.
Hashtag not my sidearm.
Me with the Glock.
Yeah, it's a slide.
No, the hashtag not my sidearm.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of the Glock series.
Fair.
It's got a slide on it. Call that a
That's not why I
sidearm.
don't like it. It's just I just don't care for Glock.
I was making a joke and you interrupted it. You do this all the time.
You paused and I started talking.
I paused for half a second. I said it's got a slide on it. Call that a slide arm. Doesn't have the same weight after.
Wouldn't have had any weight anyway. That was just bad.
Disruptor stun gun fabrication plant this late.
I mean, haven't you found that like twice already?
What the fuck that just happened?
I don't know.
Why did you climb up and then rebound off the fucking wall? Oh, you're standing up into something you can't stand on.
Yeah.
The shelves. There you go. Completely pointless.
There's got to be something up there, right? If they're
Well,
allowing me to
it's
go
gotta.
up this shaft,
Either that or it's just, you know,
World building.
and making sure to render physics on everything so people can't just, you know, climb up on top of it and fall through and go, haha, didn't do physics rendering for everything. You know, there are people who specifically go to the tops of maps just to see if they rendered the physics.
Yeah.
Places they're not supposed to be.
you dick.
Places they're not supposed to be.
No, don't worry. There's something up there. I assure you.
There's
If there's nothing up there, I'm going to say it again.
That's
Ivy,
what I wanted.
what is it?
How's it coming?
I can't get this damn thing open. Where's Danielle?
Still not answering. What's wrong?
Danielle tied the lock to her voice. We need her to speak the key phrase or we're not getting in here.
Would voice samples work? Transcribe recordings?
Yes, if they have the right words. Or if we gathered enough to map her voice to a consonant and vowel list and started running patterns.
I'll see if I can find her. Or her transcribe. I'll check her room first.
All right, Ivy, but look, don't do anything stupid. Ivy? Ivy? Shit. Damn it, Danielle, where are you?
Just look up and to your right and go.
Hang on.
Places they're not supposed to be.
No, it's
You know,
fine.
honestly, I was half expecting there to be like an apple or just a wrench up
Wait.
there.
Not supposed to be, huh?
Huh.
Not supposed to be, huh?
This is a secret path, okay. Something somewhere. Alright, there, it's just a hatchet to kick you in the dick.
Yeah, all that's up here is a broken electrical box to say fuck you.
Different ways into the rooms.
Maybe I can help you.
How shocking.
Cat.
What?
That joke's illegal.
What?
No.
Why are you...
Goodbye.
Well... Maybe you shouldn't go up there.
Places you're not supposed to be.
Places it's not supposed to be. That's a pathway for me.
Oh.
Just watch it float away to its doom, like, okay, I guess. Fucking...
Nobody here needs medical attention. I will end it.
Except he does need medical attention. He's at half health.
Little robot said, "I'm done with my job, powering down, bitches."
But you haven't done your job.
Well, look all the way down, Bat.
Hang on.
There. Now you look. Keep looking all the way down. You have to watch your step.
Ha 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 ha. So, everyone here is in agreement that conspiracy theorists are all fucking idiots, right?
Most of them, yeah.
You know what I mean. Well, in that case, let me remind you of something. Let me tell you something that you might need to hear. That might kind of banish something from your brain. Anxiety is just conspiracy theories about yourself.
Okay.
No, nothing. That one fell flat.
I'm trying to like refute that, and I can't. And that upsets me.
Okay, so it's not falling flat, Bat's just being a butt.
It's bad.
True. He is the butt.
I mean, it just wasn't funny to me.
It wasn't meant to be funny. It was meant to be just a message thing, like...
I was told you had jokes.
I was told I put things that were coming to my head in my chat for stream. Not just jokes, just things that came to me. Most of them are jokes, yes, but not all of them.
Hello, Weavor. Rude. Rude.
Extra rude.
If you don't go peacefully, then we'll make some goddamn noise. Now bring that chunk of body to me. Yeah, slow roast it over the gas pipe first. That's what I want. Fucking medium rare Typhon.
Well, it needed to be sterilized.
If we sterilize it, the materials for making more neuromods won't be good.
Are you sure?
Given we shove them into the fabricator, like completely raw, I would imagine so.
I mean, in the case of meat, like just straight up normal everyday meat, cooking it longer and longer does actually slowly remove the nutrient value.
Yeah.
Like in all reality, well done is actually worse for you because there's less nutrients in it. It's just a brick of protein at that point.
Yeah, it's denatured to the point it's bleh.
Yeah. So likely, in all likelihood, yeah, destroying the cooking the Typhon material would actually make it less useful.
Yeah, but it was medium, so it's fine.
Gross.
What?
Excuse me?
I like medium rare. Just medium's not great.
But
It's a little
as
too juicy then.
Medium rare is juicier, Shade. You mean medium well, is what you like.
No, I do not like well. I do not like well done at all.
I said medium well. Medium rare is juicier than medium because it's less cooked, Shade.
My bad. I like medium rare.
Good work. I was worried the drive might have been damaged.
Well, then you
can
don't
use
mind
Chief Show's
medium?
workstation to download the fabrication plan.
Uh-huh.
Then we can reconstruct your army.
That's hearing someone who has no idea how steak works. Try and talk about steak hurts my brain. I might not be able to cook for shit, but I sure as hell know how it all works.
I will take that sitting down because I know for a fact that you can't make goddamn eggs.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't know how it works.
Knowing how it works is an entirely different story from actually being able to cook the damn thing.
I'm not claiming to know how to cook it. I'm claiming to know the
hell's my
process and the
anti-rad?
terminology. You don't know the terminology, apparently, for steak.
I've never cooked steak before.
You don't need a cooked steak to know the terminology if you've ever ordered it before.
I generally don't order steaks.
My red meat loving heart just got injured from that.
So what? Do you just steal them then? You don't order them?
Yeah. I just steal them like a gremlin and eat them fucking raw.
How do you not? When you have, do you just always get burger?
Oh.
Or do you just not eat red meat much?
I just don't eat red meat much. I love red meat, but I just don't eat it much because ordering it is hella expensive.
Requesting new operator.
What are you shooting?
You know, not all cuts of red meat are that expensive. A good number of them are actually cheaper than pork or chicken. Because those don't really have cuts. And even the cheaper steak options are still pretty damn decent.
Fair, I also haven't eaten out in like fucking years. So every price of everything
making
is...
a steak at home is even cheaper.
You think I have the time?
Yes.
Considering how long
or
it
the
takes
money.
just to get up...
A good cut of steak is
You
pretty
don't need
expensive.
a good cut.
I ain't going half-ass.
A T-bone isn't considered a good cut. That's just average steak. That's still fucking good. You don't need the best steak cuts for it to be good.
Yeah, skirt steak, marinade.
Fuck, even a fucking cheap-ass cube steak made right is delicious.
Morgan, Alex has you boxed in. Look, there's nothing I can do about the lockdown from out here. But I promised I'd help you. So listen. Deep storage was built with a series of data vault modules that can be jettisoned from the station. It's a redundant backup system. That's your way out. Look at my workstation again. I'm exposing a utility that'll open up one of the vaults. Once you're in, look for a manual release. Then your ass is space junk, like me.
I'm amazed you're still alive.
Yeah, same. So this one might annoy Shade a little bit because he likes speedrunners. But speedrunners are just gamers spending all their time in a video game to try and spend as little time as possible in a video game.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, that's just a true statement. I mean, I have to commend them for doing it, though. That's a lot to remember.
Oh, absolutely. I could never be a speedrunner. It's way too much effort. It's a bit of a paradox when you think about what a speedrunner does. You know?
Data Vault 3.
And then you get to launch yourself into space. Woo!
That doing a thing.
Ka-churn, ka-churn.
How the fuck did you manage to keep your grip with no grip?
Magnetized boots.
Except you went on your knee. What the fuck was that?
Acceleration away from the station.
It is jettisoning itself very forcefully.
Oh, I thought the thing in front of you opened as a door. I didn't realize that was a window.
Ah.
Okay, therein lies my confusion. Everything makes sense now. Was that the Typhon speaking to you?
No.
airlocks on Talos are sealed, but there's an opening at the cargo bay you could use. I think you can get back inside the station here.
That seems awfully convenient. Well, that coil's gonna go floating through space forever.
It's not really convenient. It'd be more insane that on a full-size space station like this, every single exit and entrance was completely inaccessible. That would be the more insane thing.
Right, because the administrative office wouldn't have a full station lockdown option.
Yeah, except the entire station being broken, the concept of every single sealed door staying sealed, and every single entrance staying sealed is insane.
Uh-oh, cancer balls.
This is Dr. Dayo Igwe. I'm broadcasting to all contacts in proximity. Please, whoever is out there, listen to me. Oxygen is low and I have no spacesuit. An accident in cargo bay forced me to seal myself inside this container, but I have no way to dock with the station from in here.
Radiation poisoning detected. Medical attention.
Or just gonna take a pill
Not
while floating out in
bombardment.
space.
Take your rat away.
Question.
Answer.
How do you make one go away?
Add an N.
Not quite. Add a G. Gone. Not non-existent. Gone. You were close, Cap.
2312.
I see you, Morgan. We've locked down the cargo bay. We're safe. For the moment. It will be a trick to get inside. There's not an airlock anymore. That explosion took care of that. Maybe you can do something with the shipping containers.
Habuski indeed, McGovs. Welcome, welcome, my friend.
2, 3, no. 3, 1, 2. Doc.
Docking the doctor.
Yep.
If he just hit open at first by accident, he would have just died, wouldn't he?
Yep.
Oh, at last. I thought that crate would be my coffin. Even the stale air of Talos laced with a faint hint of nicotine and antibacterians. Oh, he's like spring. My thanks.
That was an
Dr.
odd
Yu.
amount of detail, my
But
friend.
I thought, well, you're no longer running the memory hamster wheel, I see. I hope you're coming in after me. Would be good to see a familiar face. I'm transmitting the code to the crate I was in.
Found Dr. Igwe. He worked in the simulation lab and in psychotronics. He might be helpful, but he's unlikely to approve of your mission, despite everything he's suffered. Though I will note, he's always admired you and Alex quite a bit.
Fuck off. Four, 8, 4, 3. Dost thou open?
Probably the other side.
Bat not remembering which button has which gun.
The fuck was
Well,
that?
it did open from over there now.
Ooh, hello.
Supplies.
So what I think I have to do...
Suit integrity damaged.
Maybe deal with the nest.
Redock it. Man, locking it... I think your system's broken.
No shit.
Psycho the airlock!
What's the name of the achievement, McDubs? We don't know what the achievement is called.
You say...
Bat's played this game before. I've never played the game, and it didn't pop up on screen because it's, again, been played before. An important piece of information to include, McDubs. Can't just assume everyone knows what it's called.
Brain trust.
Thank you, Bat.
Trust the guy who has a good chunk of the achievements.
Up here, Officer Cool.
Well, that's strange.
We can't open the main door.
Officer
or our friends
Cool.
are gonna pour through.
Break's going.
Get up to the catwalk. We'll get you inside.
Shut up, Barney.
His name's Officer Cool. Show him some respect. Alright, his name's Cool.
I'm sorry. I hear Barney, and for some reason, my brain shot back to my childhood, and all I see is a fucking purple dinosaur, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. The fact you get that close to one-shotting a Phantom at max damage but can't quite do it fucking pisses me off.
You might be able to screw up the display. You can't stop a gun's mechanisms from firing with electricity.
Yeah, 95% of guns are immune to that.
Stares at the coil guns and the Gauss rifles.
Basically, all forms of science guns are not immune. And some modern guns would not be immune either. Because some guns use electronic regulators nowadays.
That's dumb.
For gas-operated weapons with electronic regulators.
We're going to get electronic parts in these, but they're impractical because all it takes is getting electrocuted once.
Not really. They would be surge protected very effectively and insulated.
That sounds like a chunky gun.
Not really. Insulation is fairly small in this modern day technology.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Huh.
I think that might be burning a bit too hot for that.
Teeny bit.
Good thing we have solutions to these problems.
In before Bat burns to death.
In before they have a full vertical hitbox.
Wow.
Ye of little faith.
You're the one who said Bethesda hitboxes earlier.
Yeah. I was expecting Death Wall.
Gus McGill. Excuse me, radioactive container. I must step upon you.
Also, McGovs, I'm sad you've only just now joined. You missed many jokes. Most of them fairly bad, but I think you would have enjoyed them.
Agritor and Mimique. Smash.
No, as a matter of fact, I know McGovs would have enjoyed a good number of them.
Morgan Smash.
I will repeat them if you wish, McGovs. Just for you. Our most active fucking viewer.
Yeah.
I'm Miles, I might add. I think Alexa's your only real competitor.
Yeah, I think the top 3 in order are McGloves, Alexa, Buggle Up.
Yep.
And then the rare Fox of Sensibility.
Indeed. Alright, McGovs. And just, yeah, out of curiosity for checking, Twitch refuses to display to try and count the number of messages McGovs made. 999 plus messages.
Nice.
They're like, we see the amount. We're not bother counting.
Absolutely, we get a lot of lurkers. Most every stream and YouTube video is all lurkers. Like, maybe 5% of the people who watch videos or watch streams actually comment/chat. Maybe 5%.
If you're lucky.
And maybe 1% of them actually like/subscribe to the like/subscribe/follow. Number of people I actually personally know who will regularly watch a single channel's content and never like or subscribe to them is fucking insane, and I kind of hate them for it. Because
I like this person's commentary and content. I'm not gonna do anything to boost their status in the algorithm.
I'll give them my views, but subscription? Nah. Liking the video? Nah. Commenting to also help? Nah. Fuck them. I don't care. Fucking assholes.
Like, yeah, the content's free, but that person can't continue making it if they don't get the right support. It costs nothing to hit a follow button or share a link.
And yes, everyone's fucking excuse is, what I do doesn't matter, I'm one person. Yeah, but it's a toxic mentality that causes this issue of many people doing.
The officers collected those supplies. They're not for you.
I love that comment on it.
It's contained, but I could have done more.
The officers collected those. They're not for you. Shh.
It was like I was watching myself, but my voice was buried inside me. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't even do that. I felt like I was drowning.
Listening to two people talk right now. I'm going to shoot
the
them.
other security officers, Deeg, Nema, they didn't make it.
Are we
There
done?
must be some way out of this.
Talk.
You quick save. Pull the trigger.
Over here. I don't.
Get your fucking catharsis. As someone who plays Skyrim, I understand this feeling. Nazim exists.
I can't do this because it'll end poorly, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't care.
I can't kill Nazim. It'll make the guard very upset with me. However, as a god, I have the power of quick save. So I'm going to quick save, and then I'm going to bash Nazim's skull in. Because fuck Nazim. There's the one thing everyone in Skyrim can agree on.
God,
Let me actually check something. I'm pretty sure it exists. I just need to double check before anything.
If he stayed there,
Question.
he might have survived longer than anyone.
What is it doing?
What?
Oh my God! Did it?
Nazim.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
The most pompous
It just made another
jackass
one of
in
those
all
things,
of
like it-
Whiterun,
like it
the
pulled
main
it right out of
first city you
Renat's
go to. And that's always going down to the poorer districts and going,
maybe it's
have you
season.
been to the Cloud
Could
District?
still be.
Oh, these apples you're selling are
Does it look
such
like it?
garbage compared to what I'm used to. Oh, look at you, you
kill
poor
me if I
sod.
ever end up like that.
Oh, that guy.
Sarah
Yeah.
will get us out of this. She got us this far. We're safe in here.
For now, I'm going to check the perimeter.
So you came all this way, only to get back into Talos? Only way in is through the door to Cargo Bay B.
Yeah, I
which is
knew
filled with
they
those
existed.
creatures that your
Do you know
brother
how
insisted
much
couldn't escape
in the
confinement.
Skyrim
I
community?
would rather you not
I'm the
talk right
only
now
one
because
with
you're
the
probably
code.
going to be overshadowed
It's
by
yours
the
if you can help us
obnoxiously
secure the
loud
firepower we
voice
should have had when
acting.
assigned here. The
Not all that
Eradicator
loud,
turret
really.
fabrication
Hey, that's
plan.
just you not.
Oh
not
no, I
balancing.
can't
My
hear
man
you.
told me powers
Like I can barely hear you.
restored to the fabricator.
That's on
That
you
was
for
you,
not
wasn't
ever
it?
balancing your audio.
I was quick to
No.
underestimate you.
That doesn't apply here.
That means
This game's audio balancing is just scuffed as hell. Speech volume's at 32.
Yeah.
It's still deafening me.
all we need
Yeah,
is
And then
to
if I
turn
turn it
the
lower,
fabric
master
plan.
byte.
and if I turn it
There's
lower,
one in the
I can't
safe
hear
in
it
the
at all.
security office, but the hull breach puts it out of my reach. Still, if you have a suit
No,
and are up
Prey
for
is
another
good.
walk,
It's
we could really use the
speech
additional
audio
firepower.
is just the worst.
Look, I don't know what you're planning, Morgan, but just remember, the only thing that matters is how you treat the people that are still alive.
Watch me
Alright.
quick save and I'll show you how I treat the people that are still alive if they talk too fucking long.
So you want to know how much the Skyrim community unites over hating
Don't
Nazim?
know if Wiggy, Dr. Igwe is lucky to be here or not. It must be
How much?
Go ahead.
r/Nazim posting, 35 members. r/Nazim hate, 69 members. And I know for a fact I've seen numerous mods that are just about fucking having Nazim die or get tortured or... And their entire videos dedicated to people spawning in dozens of Nazims and killing them in various ways. Or utilizing Nazim as a primary testing dummy for testing combat and damage mods. Everyone hates Nazim.
Great.
No comment for that?
No, I mean, I knew that.
Cat?
I just found him mildly annoying and shouted him out of the city.
I think you're both missing the point I'm trying to make about interaction and actually continuing the conversation. Even if it's just a statement of agreement or understanding.
I mean, I gave my understanding. I know people hate them. I watched Doug.
Dr. Igwe is blessed. It was fortunate you came along when you did.
What did you think was going to happen, Shade?
I think it would have grabbed the lattice and then built off of that. Because the projectiles are kind of bigger than those squares.
And you've played this game how many times? And at least for the 3 times you've played it for me specifically, you've done this every time.
You keeping the fort?
The what? I don't understand.
It's just a saying. It means,
These
are you doing...
TranStar
I love
PPN-8
you.
pistols are mostly for show. They don't
But
do
you
much
are
against
an
attackers.
adorable dumbass
With the Eradicator
sometimes.
turrets, we have a chance.
Well, you know what? There's a solution to this.
I so thought he was going to throw down that hole for a second and completely whiff. Because of how he aimed it.
Fall, Morgan! I didn't ask you for your legs to be made of jello.
No, you've only got January, December. You need to find October for fall.
I'm going to bonk the shit out of you.
McGovs, do you have any idea how hard it would to get Nazim all the way to a giant to send him to fucking space, my guy? My dude. That effort is way more than Nazim is worth.
Katarina.
Oh, that's a shame.
There's space out here. Beware.
Why is your health bar blue? Why are you acting friendly?
No clue. Did you know, while in space, if you step outside, you will be in space?
Hello, nice to see you.
Yeah, that tracks.
Did you know water is wet? Air helps you breathe?
Did you know fire burns?
Sand is dry.
It gets everywhere.
Thank you. There should be a turret in that box, in that crate, Shade.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Well, that was a bit wonky.
Oh, come on.
Shade over here trying to finagle his way around.
Shut up with your tilt alarm. You're tilting me.
Did Shade just lol? Did Shade really just use illegal?
I'm pretty sure getting tilted is sometime long after fucking League.
No, that is a League term. Getting tilted is specifically a League term for being salty or annoyed. That is League culture. Which is why I was so flustered when you said it. I was like, wait, what? Did fucking League hater #1 just utilize League culture?
Actually, it's an older term for gambling.
Ah.
That was
first time I ever heard it was in League conversation, League forums, or Reddit posts about League.
Yeah, but no, it started from gamblers. They got tilted when they did badly.
Wonder how that came about being a phrase. Specifically.
So why is this here?
To block the door. They're barricading the door.
Right, because that's going to stop the door when it's over here, and it opens right here. And the whole length of the door people can go through.
It's there specifically to annoy you because objects in a ruined, disastrous spaceship, shook by tremors and explosions, has things in places they aren't meant to be in.
Space station.
What'd I say?
Ship. You said spaceship.
Thank you. Yeah, space station. My point still stands. I'll be right back. I use the bathroom.
Okay, have fun. Now Bat bonks his way to another unlock. Bonk, bonk, bzzzt. Beep, 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 beep.
That thing used to be one of us. Kill it quick!
You pull a stunt like the door again, and the next door you open will be the airlock.
What do you mean? It went fine.
Oh.
Well, thank God that's over.
Hey, Shade.
Huh.
I know this is a bit out of the blue, and there's a not very high chance of you knowing this out of hand. But do you happen to know the right speed of your external SSD you got?
Tamiko all right?
You put us all in jeopardy.
Tamiko!
Okay. I didn't think you'd know that offhand. Just wanted to ask just in case.
I've never seen those models use that before.
And now you have.
Oh, there we go. I opened the door before everything was ready, and I solved it anyway.
Well, yeah, it's a kill test. Of course you solved it. You have an arsenal.
Well, they got all pissy. They're like, pull a stunt like that again with that door, and the next door you open will be the airlock. And I'm like, dude, we handled it.
Also, do you have any idea how weird it is to me to not have an external hard drive plugged in? Every time I go to move my computer, I reach to shift my external hard drive along with it so I don't accidentally yank out the cord. But they're both unplugged because I finally got my setup done properly.
Huzzah.
And it's fucking with my brain. It's the fucking hanging light all over again with me getting up.
You say, you tilt your head?
I still do.
Yeah, you will for a while.
How long has it been since I moved upstairs? Nearing a month now?
Yeah, about a month and change, yeah.
I shouldn't still be tilting my head. It should not take me that long to adjust to something so fucking simple. I'm not getting tilted. I'm getting mildly annoyed with myself. For the record, the exasperation is mostly me doing showmanship and getting overly annoyed for the sake of content. Because people get a kick out of that. To break the fourth wall. To break the immersion.
Man, fuck your fourth wall.
There we go.
Just unlike Brett, I don't oversell my annoyance. I don't scream at the top of my lungs and cry bloody murder.
What?
All I do is add an exclamation point to the end of every sentence. I don't go all caps. I don't go bold. My language doesn't get that colorful. I'm out of ways to extend this conversation for anyone else to put in their own 2 cents or branch off to something else.
I had no ideas. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, that's it. Block one side of the cargo container. We can only get in from one side, and it's crowded as hell over there, too. This was a useless container.
It's full of throwables.
They're not all going to be gold mines. These are just cargo containers. It doesn't mean they're carrying things useful to you currently. I actually prefer it when games put in useless containers or useless secrets. Not everything's going to be useful to you.
Kathunk.
Sorry. Didn't expect the,
You doing alright over there, Thumpy?
I was trying to push a fucking. So I have a lot of cardboard boxes in my trash right now because just how it is. And when I was trying to push in the can, one of the cardboard boxes got stuck, and I didn't think about it, so I kept pushing, and then it just popped up and then landed back down in the trash. Because pressure. It's not even over full.
Shut up a moment.
It was just the way it was all
Shut
set.
up a moment. What the fuck was that thumping? Hello?
Are you, no shit, I didn't hear it. I'm fucking hard of hearing.
Is this you? Were you the thumper?
No, that's not a rabbit. That's not a bun.
I heard the heaviest footsteps that were not human.
Maybe there is a nightmare somewhere in the distance.
I don't think another one can spawn yet. Hi. Goodbye.
Yeah, this really is a Bethesda game if that was considered a fucking sneak attack. You fucking humping up against its fucking ass and it doesn't notice you, excuse me? You're not even in stealth mode.
No, don't worry. I was just too busy staring at the weave, you know? Got distracted.
Bethesda game.
Oh,
I don't care how dark it is, unless it is literally a void. If someone is crouched in front of your fucking dick, you're gonna notice them.
But you'll never be able to capably, fully pickpocket someone's singular coin without them potentially noticing.
Oh god, no. You could have magically enchanted equipment, blessing from a god, and be an absolute master of thievery. You still only have a maximum of 90% chance at pickpocket a single gold coin from a beggar who's half asleep.
Butt sucks ninja. McGovs, do me the grandest favor, never fucking say that again.
Butt sex. Surprise butt sex! That's been resurrected in my brain now. Thank you, McGovs. Thank you so much.
Micah, not sure you got your
Oh, that old fucking meme. I'm surprised you weren't happy to hear him say that, considering you used to love that meme and fucking trumpet it.
Morga? Mikhaila, I didn't think to check your transcribe. Not sure how you got here. I thought you left because... Never mind. Airlocks and lifts are locked up. Like my lungs. Paraplexis. I'm even seeing the spots now. You were right. Even if I could get
Fucker teleported to barrel stuff himself.
I think I can get us out. By cycling the main reactor to bypass the lockdown. I know it sounds crazy, but I can walk you through it. I do it myself, but... just get here, alright?
I'm very confused at the moment, because something just registered in my brain that I think might make your brain do a little frazzle too, Shade.
Okay, we're good. Yeah?
Cat's vanished. What? No, I was gonna say originally, cat vanished.
We're down a cat.
So, Skyrim came out before Prey, right?
Uh-huh.
Skyrim, when you were using a ranged weapon, there's a close range quick melee that does very little damage, but for emergencies or finishing off enemies. This game, all about ranged weapons and having to swap weapons and all that, doesn't have any type of ranged weapon melee but. Why did Bethesda go backwards?
You really need to ask why Bethesda or how they went backwards.
Because this was before the era of bad Bethesda? Yes.
TranStar Pyramid 490.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. This won't take long. There. All better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire.
Looks like you've had a rough day. You have no idea.
It looks like you're a nerd. Oh, come on. Not gonna treat me with a you have no idea there either.
Well, I can't tell you that because you do have an idea.
I was talking from the perspective of a robot, Jade. That's why I did the whole voice and everything. You nerd.
True. My brain fried there after saying that. I was gonna say more.
Fair enough.
But my brain just like it could manage the one word and then it just went I need a recycler. I don't think there's gonna be one in the reactor control room. What about here? What is here? Antibiotics. Oh, thanks, I guess. Ding ding ding, doom doom doom, ding ding ding, doom doom doom.
Yeah, Cat's laptop shit itself, and he just set it, so he had to restart it, and now there's a there was a pending update that's being automatically applied. Isn't all that bad, realistically speaking. You have so many fucking soup repair kits, what the fuck?
We'll go with no. Actually, yeah, we'll go with physician too. I am now a master surgeon. What? I shot the explosive container twice.
I don't know. McGovs, dial-up and robotic voice are two very different things, my guy.
No, I was doing dial-up.
Oh, you were. Okay, I didn't even notice that's what you were doing. I thought that was in reference to what I did before with the fucking follow-up with the robot voice joke.
Pat. We're all allowed to be a little stupid sometimes.
I'm jumping all over the place. I'm not stupid, just fucking Twitch doesn't have timestamps.
No. We're all allowed to be a little stupid sometimes.
Absolutely. That was not this.
Sure it was.
Nope.
TranStar Cobalt 410 Engineering Class Operator.
The Kobold. Who's that?
Ready to deploy. Please stand clear of.
Did you really just use a suit repair when there's an engineering operator right there?
Yes. I wonder why I did. It's not like I have 24.
Fair, but a waste of resources is still a waste of resources.
I can literally make more.
Yeah, and you can scrap the ones you don't need.
But I'm not going to.
I'm aware. You don't do efficiency. As I make the joke all the time, you are allergic to efficiency.
Only in games like this. I'm pretty efficient in survival games.
But you have no... Actually, you have every idea how much it annoys me that you're bipolar with your efficiency. I borderline screech at you about it. Because it drives me fucking insane.
Sounds like a you problem.
It might be a me problem, but it's also a skill issue on your end. Actually, no, it's actually a fucks to give issue on your end.
I was gonna say
Fuck Bank has a very limited distribution.
I was gonna say it's not a skill issue. It's just I don't care in some games. You should see how meticulous I am about Stalker. God.
I admire what you did. You didn't have to help Chief Elazar and her people in the cargo bay, especially considering, well, considering you intend to destroy the station.
I never agreed to that.
You gave them some hope, even if it's brief.
You sure seem very adamant that I'm going to destroy the station. I mean, I'm going to, but that's not the point.
Is destroying the station required from the symbiosis ending?
Doesn't matter what ending you do, as long as you don't leave on your own. You could do the, save the station or blow up the station, either one.
How does destroying the station achieve symbiosis?
Because you're told that if even a single cell of the creatures gets back to Earth, it could mean the end of Earth. So blowing up the station means no research, meaning nothing gets back to Earth.
Right. So
Therefore,
what is it that exactly contributes to the symbiosis ending?
Just help people. Save Igwe, save Michaela, help Elazar.
And when you destroy the station, you leave with them all?
No, you all die.
And just the research gets picked back up on Earth?
No. You make sure no one finds anything about it.
Then how in the fuck is that symbiosis if there's nothing to
Because the station's being attacked by a giant typhon. Because the weavers are spreading coral, which is summoning it. And when the giant typhon appears, you can't exactly contain it.
Right. Where the fuck is the symbiosis in them all being destroyed, though?
Because you helped everyone despite that. Despite knowing that you're just going to destroy the station, you chose to help people.
That's not symbiosis, though. That's altruism. Symbiosis is bonding, and, you know, would be becoming a truly bonded and in sync with the Typhon. That would be symbiosis.
I could just leave.
What the fuck did you think symbiosis meant?
It means a proper bond.
Yes. Destroying everything is not a bond between man and Typhon. That's the eradication of Typhon and never achieving...
It will make more sense when we get to the end. Seeing as you seem to have forgotten the actual end.
Yeah, of course I have. It's not like I have a shite memory. Didn't play the game myself.
Yeah, so just trust me when it'll make sense.
Sure.
It might not make the most sense, but it makes sense. I understand the reasoning behind it.
Knowing you, you're probably just explaining it abysmally, and also just missing complete keywords and such.
Yeah, probably. Yes, there is indeed one of those. A letter from a child on Earth who is saying that they're having dreams of weird creatures. Get snuck up on, I guess, even though your scanner was facing me.
It's Bethesda stealth. What do you want from it?
Which sort of implies that the Typhon are already on Earthquake. Well, I mean...
On Earthquake?
That's what he said.
More specimens required.
And no, it doesn't imply they're on Earth. It just implies that someone has a connection to them. Psychic connections don't tend to be limited by distance. Especially not natural ones. In any mythos.
Boo! It's rough.
I'm confused how you got Earthquake through autocorrect.
I just don't trust autocorrect myself.
Autocorrect's normally very nice when you don't, type on the wrong side of the keyboard.
I've just never used it. Anytime I send something, I try to make sure I read it through. Unless I'm in a hurry. Or it's hastily typed.
I mean, the thing is, if you're proofreading it afterwards and things are still wrong,
hello.
That means you have autocorrect disabled and are manually proofreading, so you will never experience autocorrect through it.
Found me. What? What? Oomst. Go away. Give me your parts. I will convert them into something more useful. Like spare parts.
McDoves, I will tell you this. If your phone's autocorrect is stupid, it's because of you. Autocorrect utilizes a very universalized and very efficient learning algorithm that adapts to how you type.
Kyler.
So if the autocorrect's bad and corrects itself very poorly, it's because of how you type.
Look at those numbers.
Yes.
But we ain't done yet. Anything else on the ground here? There's some Typhon material. An angry robot down below. Very angry robot.
Cat has returned.
I'm back, bitches.
What's
oh,
up,
hi.
Smart? I've had the pleasure of informing McGovs how autocorrect works and why his autocorrect being completely and utterly stupid is actually a reflection of his typing.
Sort of, yeah.
His modern autocorrect utilizes a learning algorithm that adapts to your typing patterns and how you use what words you use most often.
Yes, but it also does autocorrect stuff that just autocorrects wrong because you don't use that word enough, so it autocorrects to its default.
Absolutely, you're not wrong. But if it's consistently off and consistently bad, that is a result of you.
Yeah, if it's consistently fucked up, that's
which is what McGov said. His autocorrect is always stupid.
Ah, it hasn't reloaded chat for me yet.
Yeah,
you're being squished though.
I am squumsh.
Yeah, if your autocorrect is just always failing to function, I would suggest, I know there's a way to do it, but resetting its memory to, remove what it's learned to do it all over again.
I want to say Clear Personal Dictionary or something like that. I don't know. It's different on every fucking.
Yeah, but I know there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
And the default is usually pretty decent, and as long as you type sensibly and with, actual words and intelligence, it will adapt and be a lot more functional.
I
So what did I miss besides McGloves and the autocorrect?
Little to nothing.
Okay.
We are progressing. Slowly, but surely.
These are things that, like, an IT person would... Someone going, my autocorrect's bad. Have you tried resetting it? No. We'll try resetting it.
That's your job.
Well, actually, honey, I can't do that. Maybe try Google or any other thing to solve your problem before you go talk about how bad it is. Try fixing the thing. My personal opinion is, if you have put zero effort into trying to fix the thing, you have no right to bitch about it.
I was expecting you to put it right up that ass.
As was I, then he aimed up just a little bit too far.
It shocked me and didn't realize that I got shocked behind it.
Yeah, because it's just, you know, discharging energy.
Is that really your password, dude? V0DKA? DKA?
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 DKA.
You could have just said, is your password really vodka?
It's vodka, no? How dare you?
Well, no, you don't have to assemble it.
No. Not unless it's moonshine.
I got it.
I think Bat did too. He just made a really strange addition.
Well, because moonshine's a homemade thing, so you technically have to put the alcohol together yourself. After you made an IKEA joke.
You could have gone with a mixed drink. Like any mixed drink. And
Yeah.
it would have been better.
Much better.
Y'all are just picky, but whatever you find funny.
No, we aren't.
That was
You're a lot pickier than I fucking am.
That was the fastest wit I've ever given you, and I got nothing for it.
Moonshine is one thing. It's not a mixed thing. It's not something you really have to put together.
You still have to put together the distillery for it.
Yeah, yes, but that's not the moonshine. That's the distillery.
I know you did not come down here much, but I can track you through your bracelet and guide you from here.
I'm gonna try something very stupid.
This is different from everything else you've done, how?
Perfect throw.
Nice.
They popped, so they didn't turn into material. That's really annoying.
Yeah, but the stuff that didn't pop gives you material, so it's still good.
Why did it all pop?
They react to movement nearby, regardless of what it is.
That's a little stupid. Oh no! The station shook. Then this object fell over. Detonate self.
I mean, yeah, the cystoids aren't exactly intelligent.
They're attached to a hive mind intelligence. Their intelligence is not.
You've got map.
Really intense music for getting access to something. Hi.
It was hiding.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear.
+1 durability. Did you get the medication, Shade? McGov's asking.
Not yet, no. It's fine, she'll give me a marker when I find her.
You were looking for me?
Yeah, what's the story on Michaela's office?
I filed an incident report.
Oh, I'm sure it's a page turner, but I don't have time. I need to get a crew on the other side of that breach.
So what's the problem?
Problem is, it's blacker than my butthole at the bottom of a well in there.
The grounding resistor malfunctioned. Swap a new one and you should have your lights. Is that all?
Hey, you sound rattled. What's up?
I tried replacing the resistor yesterday.
And?
And it just melted into some kind of goo. Smelled like fried ass.
That's not in the report, is it?
I need to get some sleep. My shift's over anyway. Maybe you'll have better luck.
It just melted into some goo. Smelled like fried ass. You put a mimic in.
Yep.
That poor mimic. That poor mimic.
Mimics.
Poor mimics.
There were 2.
At least.
Further proof that regardless of being attached to a hive mind, they are still not that bright. The small dregs? Nah. What? Bless you?
They're ambush predators. They're smart. That's just an AI mechanical oversight.
Ow.
Critical attack.
What do you mean critical attack against a cystoid? They die in one hit to anything, including themselves.
No, they take half their health from themselves, from what I saw. They might die to themselves instantly when they're activated and burning.
Changed last shift. We had a short, so security came up and reset.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Hey, maybe it's not my place, but...
What?
Well, it's just that there was a minor leak, and I told Connolly we should wait for new parts, but
Duncan, I don't give a shit about your pissing contest with Connolly. Take it to Brooks. Code's embedded in this message.
Big Gubs, to reference an earlier conversation, because I'm curious, what's your favorite way to kill Zine?
Where'd you go? Where are you?
There. Really? Really, Shade?
Oh, he's being a bitch.
Really, though?
I personally got nothing against teabagging as long as it's done in good spirit.
This is a single-player game, so I'm not offending anyone.
Which is in good spirit.
Look, he was invisible, he wasn't attacking, he was hiding like a camper in COD. So I treated him like a camper in COD. He got outplayed.
You can, unoffensively, teabag a friend or someone else just fucking around. There are cultures around it. How you do it without offending people. That has to be the easiest pathway ever.
Oh no, you missed the easiest pathway ever. It was a straight shot down an empty row. Just hold right, hit button, done.
Why didn't you just grab the ledge, Morgan?
Cause Jing.
Inspecting. Your suit meets regulation.
Why so close? Were you trying to give me a kiss?
Smooch is bad.
Ah.
Smooch is
rude.
Giving him the Brotherhood cocktail. My personal favorite, granted this is a modded solution, but you can, with the modded illusion perks at high ranking, insert yourself into someone else's dreams to make them your friend. Then, once he's enough of a friend, ask him to follow me, walk him up all the way to the top of a cliff, and then Fusro Daw his ass and watch him go flying. And because he's not an essential NPC or a proper companion, he doesn't get the immortality or one leg, he just dies. Or using the master level illusion spell, enthrall the weak, where if they're under 20% health, you can basically turn them into a mind slave. and getting him killed that way. Basically, I take him up to the top of a mountain some way, shape, or form, and I send him flying. Under the jaw, and then kneecapping the bitch. That's just rude.
Nope.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Hey, a little bird told me you plugged a leak in an unconventional manner a few weeks ago.
Yeah? Was it an ass-kissing bird named Krasikov?
Maybe. Care to elaborate?
Not if I'm going to get my pee-pee slapped.
Worse, I'll dunk you in the eel tank.
Ouch. Nah, supply was out of parts, so I borrowed a glue gun from the guys in hardware. Worked out okay.
Ingenious. Next time, let's make sure we have enough spare parts to do the job right.
Roger that, boss.
Oh, McGov's mod I highly suggest you install. True HUD.
What? Huh? You can't tell me combat just ended.
Combat ended.
What?
Oh, I love hearing Shade's brain short circuit, don't you, Cat?
It's sort of why we come here.
How'd you die down here?
He died down
Muffin
there.
button.
You can do that, McGovs, if you use this whole illusion thing I'm talking about, where you make him your friend. Okay, it's all about sacrificing your friend. I'm gonna have to do that on my on one of my runs. Yeah, I'm gonna use Nazim for that. Thank you for putting that idea in my head. Yeah, McGovs, the true HUD mod gives you numerical stats for your health, mana, stamina. Better HUD that isn't confusing to look at. It allows you to see
already
enemy
grabbed the
health
mod
bars.
already.
Huh?
You grabbed the mod already.
Oh. Huh.
Shade puts all this stuff into sleep. Doesn't
Morgan.
I didn't know. I wouldn't have known that. The funny thing is,
I thought I was going to die. Well, sooner than I thought I was going to die.
Sorry, continue.
Where did that thing come from? Was it me? The way it was looking at me. I get up, except for my name.
Runs into a room. Oh my god, are you alright? I thought I was going to die. 1 second. Continue.
for the longest time I didn't use True HUD to know because I had Sky UI and I didn't think they'd play nice, but they actually are made to play nice because Skyrim modders are absolute G's. Yes?
Pancake?
Sadly, there is no pancake here.
I think Bat was just being weird. Also, Cat, you know what I grabbed I haven't had in ages? While I was at Walmart today? You're not gonna guess it.
I was gonna say, I don't know, something tasty.
Fucking bagels. Just regular plain bagels, because I'm weird, but bagels.
And my lungs, and my nervous system. Don't look surprised. Paraplexus, remember? You warned me. The boosters are in my office. No way I'm getting there now. But the lifts. I was serious before. I think we can bypass the lockdown. The reactor control room. There's a panel for shutting down everything. The whole station. The computer will scream at you, but just do it. Then pray it all comes back when you cycle the power. It should. It will. Now, go.
You're gonna grab the medicine first, right?
Repairs needed. Please contact the qualified engineer.
Grabs that.
You don't remember her, but she remembers you. She hid her condition to work aboard Talos 1.
Holds on to.
When you found out, she should have been sent back to Earth. But you made an exception. I'm not sure if that makes you responsible now. She won't last long without her medication. It's up to you if you want to help her.
Excuse you.
Running.
Now we sprint all the way back to her room.
Hey, McGloves. Boop.
Hey, cat. Boop.
Lep.
My fucking neck.
Why does Shade never follow the loops? Every time me and you do this, cat, he never completes the loop.
One must break the cycle.
Fuck you.
Lest we get trapped in eternal monkey hell.
Can't use Wukong as an out because your brain is idle 95% of the time.
Can't get stuck in the constant cycle of the fires being lit.
Maybe we should just put bad on the Helios.
On the what?
The Helios.
The what?
The
It's
what?
the ship from Returnal.
Oh.
Okay, but Helios wasn't the issue.
No, but where Helios ended up was.
Yes, McGubs, you're right. If Bat had booped me, then you would have booped Bat. You're right, that was the cycle. And Bat threw it away because he throws it all. He always drops the ball on those.
If it's sealed, it's likely exposed to space. Anything inside is probably floated away. Just leave it. Focus on the reactor, and we can get through this. For as long as I can help you.
No, fuck you. We're helping you.
Must get good ending.
Michaela, I'm your boss. You don't give me orders. And my current order now is to save your ass, so deal with it.
Yeah, even that one NPC robot said, "Hey, if you treat people good, things will change," or something like that. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Okay, now I need the airlock. There it is. It's fucking locked. It should be an open one. Oh, no, right. That's because fucking Alex is a dickhead. So he locked everything again. Actually, I only think I need to get into here.
Yeah, she said it was blown open and everything went out into open space. So if you're paying attention to the damn dialogue, you'd have known that.
We're running out of time. Are you outside the station? Where? Are you trying to reach my office?
I already
Leave
did that.
the booster shot. It's not worth it. It's too late for me, alright? You got them, didn't you? Oh, you make me so mad sometimes. You never listen to me.
Cat, don't you love how Shade just continuously ignores all the enemies and just tanks the damage?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like anything's critical right now.
In his defense, he took half his health and damage. He's fine.
Not even half.
Actually, nearly half. Shade.
Yeah, but nearly is still not half.
Yes, Cat was rounding up. He wasn't giving you exact numbers. Like you do every time. And like I do every time. Because that's what we all do.
No, she didn't die. The timer just ends once you get to the boosters.
Now entering cargo bay.
After wresting control of the Kletka. Fun fact, there's a game out there now, a Lethal Company-esque game called Kletka.
Interesting.
Nope.
Ugh.
Yeah, I could toss some of those in. Beep.
Cubes.
Why am I yawning?
Because reasons.
Mm-hmm. 69 alien material.
Nice.
Very nice.
But we must spend it. Yeah, I know about that achievement. The other side of you, where if you get the dash ability and then you scan the leftover decoy. And Morgan has a bunch of notes on it. I think one of his weaknesses that he puts in is older siblings.
Yeah.
One of his strengths he put in was disarmingly handsome.
Bullets.
What? Oh. The shells just fell right off the belt.
Notice far superior to bullets.
What?
For disarming and defeating your foes.
What?
Boobs. Because it'll confuse them so hard, their brain will just shut off.
Yeah, I can speak firsthand. That happens to people at work when I go to people.
Like, in the middle of a deadly fight, you just parry someone's sword, get up real close, and then just, sung with a super cheery face and tone, poke their nose and go, boop, and watch their brain just shut off in complete and utter confusion.
That's when you take them from behind.
Uwu?
Uwu, indeed.
Why?
I was waiting for Shade to go, what the fuck did you just say in my stream? But no, he just accepted it. He understands that we're furry trash.
I mean, does he know that the ultimate loop is the Uwu Wars?
Oh.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you with the sound of my bones shattering for a moment.
Power word boop, the greatest move in all of fighting. It comes from real science, by the way. It also applies to fucking therapy. If someone's having a panic attack or freaking out or just had some kind of traumatic event, it is a proven science that if you say something so wild and out of left field, so fucking crazy and insane, it has a pretty high chance of just shocking someone's brain so hard, it essentially reboots itself as they focus on what you just said, go, what the fuck, and gives their brain time to subconsciously process the pain and grief,
Morgan,
and basically de-panic
you
themselves.
surprise the hell out of me sometimes.
Like when I stole your sneeze.
Please, right at the neck.
Not
Just look for
quite
the
the
marks.
same, but yes.
It's
It was
in the
harder
same
when
vein.
I was
Needle
doing
cat.
it myself.
Yep, eyes are closed.
And it's gone.
Oh God, I can breathe again. And feel my legs. I still have some spots in the eye, but those should clear up. Thanks, Morgan.
Yeah, you just rest a bit, honey.
We should leave her a turret for company.
Come again?
Saying Shade should leave her a turret for company.
No, because if something gets behind the turret, she's gonna get crossfired.
All systems operational. Thank you.
Just thank you for repairing it. I love that.
All systems operational. Thank you.
They're so fucking cheery, and I love it.
Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
I wondered how you would react to finding Michaela. You risked your life to help her. It makes me think the neuromod extraction didn't erase everything. Not completely. Perhaps particularly strong memories still leave faint impressions. Intuitive feelings. Or maybe you're simply more compassionate than I expected. Are you sure it wouldn't have been better to... I don't mean to be insensitive, but when she finds out you intend to destroy Talos 1, she might react strongly given that there's no way off the station.
Except for the 6 escape pods.
Psionic activity available.
You don't use this gun for anything else, do you?
Not really, no. Anyway.
Grab your loot.
Shatter your knees again.
You did not.
30 organs.
Also, January. Being a good person is kind of more than just a memory, mate. It's part of who you are.
I mean, technically January's a pseudo copy, so
Yes, I'm aware.
the fact that they're surprised indicates some things.
They're also a logical, mechanical operator. Built to help you in survival.
Yeah.
With a purpose to destroy and protect the greater good. They're going to naturally assume and think you should do cold things.
That you should focus on the one task at hand.
Not so much a pseudo copy of you as much as something with your memories with a purpose behind it. It's not meant to be you, it's meant to just know about what you do and need to do.
Microwaving your enemies. Listen, sometimes you just gotta stick them in the microwave.
Yes.
Holy turret, Batman.
Yeep.
Buddy.
We'll go with load speed.
Why though?
Or should I have to come back down here and there's a techno path, and I'd rather that door not be open.
Touche.
Yeah.
That just looks like a fucking mess. That looks like significantly less of a mess.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I have to turn this thing off.
Yes, walk it to the reactor while it's still
on.
Yes, great idea, Shade. Reactors are very friendly to your flimsy human flesh. Don't worry.
Yeet.
So much blue.
So the idea of a disconnected latch being carry weight level 2 amuses me. Because yeah, maybe it's not easy to lift, but it's not going to be that hard to drag.
Ten, 16, 76, reboot initialization, safety switches. Magnetosphere. Why is there cigarettes in here?
Because people are disgusting.
Substation power grid. Is it literally just gonna be left to right? Yes, it is. Nope.
Oh, did the Skyrim approach?
Initiating reactor shutdown sequence. Substation power grid offline. Photovoltaic rings offline. Life support offline. Magnetosphere offline. Gravity offline. Main reactor cold shutdown. In 3, 2, 1. Reactor successfully shut down. Initiating main reactor ignition sequence in 3, 2, 1. Gravity online. Alert online. Magnetosphere. Warning. Reactor initialization interrupted. Routing auxiliary power.
Connolly, Durachok was supposed to check those diverters a week ago.
I forgot to grab the diverter.
Wow, good job, Pat.
Congratulations, you single-handedly doomed us all.
Well, now one of you's being a little extreme here.
Don't you want to close that?
I will on my way back.
Warning. Reactor initialization interrupted.
I could just fix it, but, you know, I can use the spare parts for anything.
On the freight lift as requested. I asked Connolly to send them down when convenient.
Boo, 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 boo.
Flap.
Resuming reactor initialization. Magnetosphere online. Substation power grids online. Reactor initialization complete. Systems
Hey, look,
restored.
techno.
Techno paths.
That did it. I'm showing power.
It just opened the door and took the. I'm leaving.
Seeing a lot of power spikes and leaks in the coolant chamber. Watch yourself on the way back. There could be other structural damage.
Well, I see.
You reset everything. Talos 1 is wide open now. Clever. Reckless, but clever. It's good to see some things haven't changed. I'm not gonna get in your way anymore. You deserve to hear the truth. All of it. Come up to my
That's
office.
a very clever way of saying I surrender.
Yeah.
It's a very strange way of saying I lost.
I felt it in my gut. If this is some kind of payback,
are hydrogen cooled.
power's coming back online.
Take a shot.
And that means the main lift too. I hope.
Grenade at your feet. Or worse.
Hydrogen loss reduced by 33%.
Maybe don't shoot the gun.
I got
Flammable.
this. Yeah, it's hydrogen.
Substation power grids online. Reactor initialization complete. Systems restored.
That did it. I'm showing power to the lifts. And the
Oh,
airlocks.
that was one of the cleverest bat moves of all time.
F's in chat.
Watch yourself on the way back.
Guess I'm
There
better.
could be structural damage.
Well, I see. You reset everything. Talos 1 is wide open now. Clever. Reckless, but clever.
My question is, if you have like full administrative control, can't you just lock down the station again?
Gas alarm went off in the cooling chamber after you powered the reactor back up. The turbines are hydrogen cooled.
Morgan, was that you? Whatever you did, I felt it in my gut. If this is some kind of payback. Power's coming back online. And that means the main lift too. I hope.
Reduced by 66%.
Okay, where's the last one?
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 66%.
There it is.
Left.
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 99.79%.
Damn.
Threat of explosive gas minimal. Normal operations may resume pending supervisor approval.
Gun is allowed once more, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Shoots the fucking tank.
Quick save and see what happens if you do.
It's a dirty tank.
Yeah, they have to be. They're pressurized.
Yeah. I wouldn't have expected it to do anything, I just wanted to know. Because you never know. Video games are video games, after all.
True.
Are we gonna ignore the fact you just climbed up through the fencing?
Actually, I'm going to acknowledge it. I like that. I like that it's an option. Because, like, it's open. If you can fit through it, why shouldn't you be able to climb through it?
Is it open?
Yeah. Cat.
Okay, fair enough. I wasn't sure if there was like plexiglass panels there, like I've seen a lot of randoms in that style.
And because realistically, when you're clambering, no. Your arms have to go wide to push yourself up for the leverage. You'd be bumping your head up against it, the top of it. You'd be wiggling your ass for a good 10, 15 seconds in order to fully fit through it properly.
No. Remember, I've got the strength of bodybuilders in me.
It's not an issue of strength, it's an issue of dexterity and fitting through it properly.
I have that too.
Never mind. Everything's
Stealth.
To you.
Now we run away. Station's open. I could just go blow it up now if I wanted. That is the ultimate objective.
Question. For the ending you're going for, are you allowed to kill your brother?
No.
Damn.
At least I'm not sure and I don't want to risk it.
Fair enough. As much as he deserves a fucking shell to the skull.
Cat, I'm not gonna quick save and do it because that would mean reloading and doing the whole ending sequence again.
Well, I mean, if it
the time at which you get to do so is like a whole 10 minutes before the ending. I'm not going through all that again.
So I assume that means we're fairly close, Jade?
Yeah. Why is it just exploding?
Because you're hitting generics, I think. Or because they're thermals. I don't know.
What the EMP grenades?
Yeah.
Oh, I had fucking EMP.
Yeah, that's why there was an electrical blast, Jade.
I had pulled up my recyclers and was sitting here like, why the hell did I just blown up?
No. Because they didn't do the woom woom.
This.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Whoops.
So if we're coming that close to the end, are we going to be shifting to another game for stream, for the rest of the stream?
No, I'll probably just call it.
Then it exploded.
With an unsilenced shotgun, you put the B in subtle. What?
He's expanding the joke on your whole, if nothing's left alive, it's still stealth.
Made it to your office, Morgan. I haven't been here since...
I believe it was the time where your medical condition was discussed, Chief Engineer Ilyushin.
What the hell? Morgan, is that...
I am January. Morgan Yu's personal operator.
Talk about loving the sound of your own voice. Alright, January. Is that Morgan's workstation? And the fabricator? Morgan, come up here when you get a chance.
Chief Ilyushin, please do not...
What the hell's happening?
Morgan, this is Dr. Igwe. I've made it to your office.
Igwe, what are you doing here?
Nice to see
How did you survive?
Chief Ilyushin. Well,
Dr. Igwe.
What? What is that? Is that you, Morgan?
Hardly. This is January, Morgan's attempt at having a conscience. But as per usual, it's only evidence of his ego.
There's a number of responses I could make to this, Chief Ilyushin. But we are pressed for time. And Dr. Igwe is already showing signs of anxiety and disorientation.
Fine, make yourself useful, Igwe. Stand watch and keep away from the fabricator.
Yes, Chief.
I just realized this is a fan. This is a desk fan.
January.
Yeah.
Cool design.
Tell me again how the decompression happened.
It was very...
Morgan, hope you don't mind. I was using your workstation.
I found the right materials for the glue gun as well. Was able to make several canisters.
I also
For the
found
glue
some
gun.
food on the way up. Left it on the desk.
Yeah, I'm desperately in need
Don't
of glue.
worry, they're alien-proof.
Yep.
I checked them. No twitching. To be sure, I let Igwe sample them first.
Pardon me?
I'm joking, Igwe. I wouldn't willingly expose you to aliens. Or anyone else. That would
What's
be
the brain pills?
inhuman.
Helps can cure concussions.
Morgan.
Ah. I don't think there's any 5 of them. Yeah, I think neuromods. Just spam out some neuromods and do stuff with it.
We have 14 right now.
Might as well finish off engineer. Oh, you already have. Okay.
Might as well finish off your damage boosting.
I can't damage any more than that.
But combat
He
boost
means
doesn't
up
give
one.
you more damage.
The 8? Oh, that's stealth, right?
No, I was thinking the line above that. Oh, never mind. I saw combat when you flicked through it earlier. I'm like, why did you pick combat? Now I know why.
Because it's something I'll forget to use.
Like stealth.
Actually, I have been using that.
He has been using it off and on.
Michaela, you shoved me.
He usually, at the very least, opens combat through stealth. No, he also opens stealth with a shotgun rather than a silenced pistol shot with a
I never told you why I altered my medical records. I know you were so sure when you were lecturing me, Morgan, saying I was selfish.
I can make one more. I thought it was...
My father, he was in prison for questioning the Soviet intervention in India.
Hang on.
Hold on a second, let me stab myself real quick.
Ah, yes, good stuff.
What's that, 3?
This is psionic aptitude, so it's useless to me.
Oh.
What's the 2?
This is neurostimulant for the psionic aptitude, so it's useless to me.
Ah.
Fair enough.
So I may as well just purchase these.
Many...
If for no other reason than to say that I can get them.
Lost in Siberian labor camps, but my father vanished. The only thing I knew for certain was TranStar was recruiting volunteers from those labor camps. I came here because of you and Alex and your experiments. To find him, and now I know he was here. I noticed on your computer. You found a set of names and ID numbers from Psychotronics, from Dr. Gallegos. The Russian volunteers were never referenced by name, but I was able to match an ID to my father. We can pull up his records, archived experiment logs. I've already asked a great deal of you.
Yeah.
But if you could find that archive in deep storage, I'll finally know what happened to my father. His name was Yuri Andronov, V01065532.
That's too many numbers to remember. Damn straight, buddy. Radiation. I'll pass. Yep.
There's a lot of Weaver tendrils around.
Set inactive. Set inactive. To the Arbitorium. Fucking Arbiter's Grounds, I guess.
My bread went to Arbitrarium. This whole thing's been arbitrary. There's no way any of this gets recovered. The space station is basically destroyed. There is literally no point in trying to stop you from destroying it because it's already destroyed. Alex just can't let go of the past. He's a bitch.
That was a noise.
It was a badism.
I'm sending you the code to my graph shaft, assuming it still works.
Where'd your corpse go? Damn, bitch, you live like this?
Really needed to loot so badly?
need more.
Addict.
Tell me that you would not want to get more of these things that make you infinitely more capable of doing things that you never could.
Cat wouldn't. It requires needles.
If there was another method.
I mean, if this were an actual scenario, I'd be going full psionics. Because that's as close as I get to being a wizard.
Yes. We all would take the superhuman enhancing stuff. That's not a question.
But at this point, you're about to have that confrontation. No point in getting more stuff to be superhuman when you're about to go shotgun your brother.
He's not gonna kill his brother.
No. Quotes.
Cat, there's no other method to shotgunning someone.
Morgan, Dr. Igwe, are you approaching the crew facilities? If so, this is a sentimental request, but my collection, the gallery of photos the others used to laugh at. Each picture is a decryption key to a set of neural data, connectomes, the guests who came to the station. Among them, Leitner, the pianist, is dead now. We can't let those skills be lost. It's all that's left of them. Please, Morgan, if you can, I would be grateful.
You can't let the skills of a singular pianist be lost.
Safe in my room. You can play it with your transcribe.
Well, guess what? We're gonna let the skills of a singular pianist be lost because another one will be born and we can just take theirs.
It's also piano. It's not all that important,
Morgan,
right?
I won't be joining you. Don't worry, there's no trick. Just a gift from your...
Just a gift from your...
It's a gift from Shut Up, you treacherous bastard.
Thanks for the neuromods, Wong.
Wasn't there a thing for not hacking his computer?
You think I care?
Like I promised. Took me a while to dig it up. Someone wanted to hide it from you. My computer. Another video. Give it a look and we'll talk.
Was that someone who wanted to hide it from us? You
haven't hacked your way in yet.
I'll send you the password assuming you haven't hacked your way in yet. Wow.
Really?
You can repair it.
Yeah. I don't care to.
My name is Morgan Yu. Year is 2035. I'm aboard the Talos 1 research facility. What else?
Why are we making this video?
Right. Because my big brother is paranoid. Psychometric data is showing statistically significant variance in personality patterns between trial runs of the new neuromods. Whatever. I feel more like myself than ever. I mean, look at this. We did it, Alex. It's real.
Enjoy it while you can, because in a few minutes, it'll all be gone when we strip out the neuromods and reset.
I know, including my memory of it.
No way around it. Let's talk about the backup.
So, the Typhon organisms have been producing an elaborate structure. Material is unknown, purpose unknown. And my gut tells me it's a kind of neural framework, but externalized. Still waiting on analysis to confirm. In the meantime, I've given Alex the design for a device I think could shut it down if it ever broke containment. Alex just has to grow a pair and commit.
You don't have to take all the credit. What if it doesn't work?
It'll work. Trust me. What else are we gonna do? Blow everything up? That won't save us.
And if it does work, is it worth it?
The people that come after us will be smarter, stronger, immortal. They can judge us if they want. But they'll know they exist because of the things we did. I'm ready. Do it.
We hid the truth from us.
There you have it. Everything I've done is what you've asked me to do. I didn't think you'd believe me unless you heard it from your own mouth. The tests, they changed you. Not a lot at first, but eventually, the constant stripping of your memory, I didn't know who you were anymore. All I want is to have my brother back so we can finish what we started. The device you mentioned, it's an advanced version of the null wave. It's the only way to stop the Typhon without destroying everything we've been working toward. We're just missing some scan data from the coral to complete the design. Help me finish this, Morgan. And then, you can have my arming key. I don't believe you want to use it anymore, but you can have it. I left a chip set for you on my desk. You'll need to upgrade your psychoscope to scan the coral. I'll send you the scan locations.
Man's just got kyanite over here. You should be using this to upgrade some rigs.
So we're not destroying the building, the thing, are we?
Yeah.
Then are we not doing the scans and all that?
We are not.
Oh.
I still have to pick up the chipset, though.
You have to install the chipset? Okay.
I fucking guess so.
That's what it said on the objective marker. Yeah, because you don't need it all that much. You barely ever use it. Or not.
Now I need a way out of here.
Good afternoon, Talos. Join us in
on the exterior.
Dr. Lorenzo Calvino,
And there's a marker telling you where to go behind you.
Innovation Award this quarter.
Lightner Connectome.
Morgan, that video was... I'm still checking it against my directives. But if scanning the coral will grant you access to Alex's arming key, then perhaps it's the best course. Perhaps knowing the coral's purpose will reinforce your decision to destroy Talos 1. Just be careful. We're running out of time.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Shotgun surgery.
There should be a words airlock around here. Oops. Bump my microphone.
You know, I still don't see how that backup says to hide everything from you. I heard nothing through the entire thing that implied that you were supposed to hide the truth.
Oh, no bats, Toasty.
Just a bit. Man, now you tell me there's a marker for the self-destruct key. Couldn't you do that before?
Just to spite you.
Like, losing your memory? Yeah, that was definitely part of the plan. That was a inevitable consequence, but I don't see how hiding it was part of the directive. I think that's some hot bullshit.
However, there's no way you let me sneak up that close. Especially when I was jumping. Wiggle that gun. Wiggle that gun.
I also don't see how that makes Morgan amoral. McGuffs. He did not. He said nothing immoral. It's immoral, not amoral, in the cutscene or in the message. If I'm missing something, please tell me.
About the video Alex showed you.
No, there was nothing immoral. I would say a little overly ambitious. Humans should not be immortal.
Just because it came first? If someone had made you, then I suppose your truest self would be the one that fulfills whatever purpose your maker intended. I know who made me, and why. Did someone make you, Morgan? Were you made for something? If not, you'll have to invent your own.
That motherfucker. This game. Sometimes it's this thing where, like, you can't use your mouse and menus for no fucking reason.
I don't know what you believe. You have to decide, Morgan. Who are you?
I am me.
Where are you going?
Because apparently it's telling me to go back in here, and that's the main objective.
It says multiple objectives.
Well, yeah, it's because the two story missions we're doing are in the same fucking area.
Well, I'm pretty damn sure the weave told you to go out there. If you turn around, Shade.
I distinctly hate this game sometimes for its goddamn.
Why? Because
markers.
You didn't pay attention?
No, because when it says it doesn't tell me where the coral node is outside.
Yeah, it's not always going to give you every detail. Sometimes.
Well, then there's only one objective inside, which would thus mean there's not multiple objectives.
Shade, open your objective menu. Request menu. Open your journal.
Oh, look, the coral node being pointed
Jade.
out on your map.
It's not J.
Maybe that's why it was giving you multiple objectives. Jade.
Oh, no, there we go. Self-destruct key is part of it.
Yeah, because you had the side quest also active that was leading you inside. That might be why I was telling you multiple objectives. Don't blame the game for your own negligence.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's been a launch from the Argus platform. Board of Directors has caught wind of the situation here. I suppose it was inevitable despite my efforts. That's why it's important we act quickly, decisively. They'll try to take this out of our hands, Morgan.
Oh, good, a technopath. Could you tell I was done with this shit?
Yes. It's not that important.
I'll take the med kit. Scream all you like, you big bitch. I'm immune to your fear.
Gesundheit.
More specimens required.
Fascinating. It's holding the psyche of all their victims. Your hunch was on the right track. It's a kind of neural structure. Synaptic-like activity up and down the length of it, like it's communicating. Just one more to go. I knew you could handle this. Our father warned me not to stake so much of the company's future on your ideas. I was right to ignore him. We're a good team, Morgan.
Warm.
No. Nothing that interferes with memory formation.
Search complete.
Excellent work. All that's left is integrating the data after you upload it. Hard to tell from just a scan summary, but... Wait. What is... There's some kind of neural tripwire built into the coral. Christ. Morgan, get back to my office. We have to get your data uploaded now. Hurry.
Neural tripwire? Is that waking something up? Is that what summons the big bad thing that attacks the station?
I genuinely couldn't tell what I was looking at for a moment.
What is it, Cat?
Just slammed face first into one of the solar arrays.
Yes, that.
At full speed.
The ultimate self-bonk.
Just splatted against it. Big moment of...
Gently pats the bat. Why though?
It does missing some. And it bugs me that the number was down.
I have to have all my reloads before we go on the escape shuttle.
Look.
We're not taking the escape shuttle. We're all dying.
Look,
well, I know, but that's the same thing.
If I have to sit here and have a number perpetually on my screen that won't ever move unless it's forced down, I'm going to keep it up because I hate seeing it down. No.
Yes.
No.
Slurp? Why are we Slurp?
I will stuff you into a container and turn you into a Slurpee.
I'll get it integrated into the fabrication plan for the new null wave device as fast as possible. And
You heard me.
Careful. The typhoon.
What are you doing?
To harm the coral.
I was looking at my inventory.
Come after you.
What else?
I left something for you on my desk that should help. Morgan, transfers hold it. Something or someone should.
This is Commander Walter Dahl. The TranStar Board of Directors has authorized me to take full command of Talos 1, effective immediately. All employees must now report to the shuttle bay for evacuation. Those of you unable to comply, transmit an SOS and my team of rescue operators will locate you. One last thing. Alex and Morgan Yu have been relieved of their positions. Do not consent to their requests or assist them in any way. Dial out.
Good afternoon, Talos. Security reminder. Sticky notes, even well-hidden ones, are not a secure means of storing your workstation passwords.
Use the slow-mo.
We're locked out. It's Dahl. He already has his hooks into every major system aboard Telos 1. I have to admit, I'm disappointed with our parents. I knew that they had a contingency in place, but a small foolish part of me believed they wouldn't use him against their own flesh and blood. Regardless, we're not giving this coral.
Can you stop doing this in the middle of every bit of dialogue?
Why?
Because unlike some people who've heard it all before, like you, I'm a little bit curious what the fuck's being said. It's really jarring.
Sorry.
About it. I don't like it, but you're gonna have to get into his command shuttle. See if you can locate his access point and cut him off.
I am not a threat. I am a search and rescue operator.
Uh-huh. That's what a threat would say.
Operator approach. Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll patch that for you. Job done.
Thank you.
Job done.
Requesting new
Morgan, Dahl will know you're coming. All TranStar personnel are outfitted with tracking bracelets. I have no doubt his operators are already on their way to rescue you. Those bracelets are issued and removed in deep storage. Worth investigating if you want to fly under the radar.
Nah. While that would be helpful and it would stop it from spawning endlessly near me. Alternatively, I could just kill Dahl.
Does that fuck up your ending?
Nope.
Oh, okay, cool.
Put a slug through his head.
Morgan, I heard the announcement. No, I will not give you up. You are there for me. I am here for you. If you'd indulge me, I have a proposal that could get us off Talos 1 without any more bloodshed. Just don't harm Dahl until we've had a chance to speak in person.
You're ignoring him and shooting Dahl in the head, right?
Yep. How much you want to bet that anyone that goes to that supposed evac shuttle immediately gets terminated? Oh, undoubtedly.
Yep.
What, you think they're gonna leave fucking witnesses? No, they'll just replace all the staff and say it was a freak accident that killed everyone aboard.
Yep. No one survived. Scrub all the data that says otherwise.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I was looking at the objective markers. Because I didn't see one on the door at first, so I backed up a bit to make sure I was going the right direction.
Yeah, it was above the door.
Any surviving crew of Talos 1. I know many of you are frightened, angry. Perhaps you blame me for what's happened, but I never intended to harm any of you. Believe me, quite the opposite. Commander Dahl, on the other hand, has no intention of rescuing anything except the secrets aboard this station. You're all liabilities to the company now. Dahl, I'm sure you can hear me. I don't know what the board told you.
can't resist, even though he's hiding. And you are running around like a nervous rat. I hear you, chewing the wires and shitting in the walls. Are you trying to fix the mess you've made, or just get away? I pride myself in being prepared for the worst, but this is truly a masterpiece. You should be proud.
I can tell you right now, you are not prepared for this worst.
Black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
You extend a bridge or something to get over there?
That's what you would think, right?
Yeah, that is what we would think. That's why we asked the question.
I think I just have to jump over.
I don't think that's a physically possible jump. Or dropping down from above.
New operator.
No, not this side.
CN9 black box operator ready.
Here we go.
Aperture clear. Operator deployment resuming. Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
And now it can't spawn more operators because it doesn't have room to.
Now make a running drum. You got the. You don't need anything to get on top of, Jade.
Dr. Yu? Morgan?
Little extra height never hurt.
Thank God. I've just been going down the contact list hoping somebody would answer.
Jesus.
I'm in trauma center. I came up here to look for supplies. I think I broke my arm when that blackout happened. Now I'm trapped. Aliens outside the door. I could really use some help, man.
Sir, you're in trauma center. There are so many goddamn medical bots there that I left behind. Just talk to one.
Well, that's not how it was.
Yeah, well, fuck your mug.
Extend jetway. So I was right. You do have to just extend a bridge. Jump or.
Sorry, I scratched my shoulder.
Kaboom.
Shotgun.
Why is there no display?
It's just a bug that happens occasionally. Well, you had a lot of alcohol in here, doll.
They always do.
You get drunk on your fucking pre-recorded flight route.
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director
Yet?
Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding
Back in.
orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1.
Wait.
Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts. After you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal site would be Psychotronics.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after.
Guess you can't really trust Doll. He didn't destroy the transmission. So I got my hands on it.
Can you not hack that door back there?
Nope. Key card only.
Well, that was pointless. Should have just shot the operator.
No. Save it for other rooms. Not coming back to this area anyway.
No.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Except...
Morgan!
Oh my god, everyone shut the fuck up. Help! The life support's gone. We can't do the thing. Yes, I'm aware. I just had the dude talk to me. We have 14 minutes to do it.
Does it matter doing this?
A little bit.
Okay.
Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Also, I love how he's been assuming you've been hiding the entire time, which is not even remotely true. You've been on the front lines doing everything.
Yep.
Come out of the world, rat. Bitch, I'm a wolf right now. I've been hunting this shit down. Alright?
It really does show how stupid the man is.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Seems you do give a damn about your employees. The father would be it is very easy for me to do my job. Kill him.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified.
Hacking a friend.
Yeah. I mean,
You
it's nice to
might
have
have
another
some
huge-
high-end security here, doll. Too bad I know that security.
Too bad I'm really good at operation.
Fix yourself up.
It's always nice to have another portable Q-beam with you.
Casper.
I read you.
You picked the hardest path.
It's bad.
Yes, it is. He does make things intentionally harder on himself. By intentionally, I mean accidentally.
What's the situation in cargo bay?
Holding. Small group of survivors still present.
Morgan,
Excuse you?
you did it. I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining a shuttle in the process. Without Dahl, we have no chance of getting off the station. We're trapped here.
No one's leaving anyway.
Morgan, the air's flowing again. I can breathe. And I hope this means Dal can't. Thank you. A little longer and... Never mind. Elazar out.
A little longer and I still would have been fine because You did that in like 3 minutes, and we had plenty of air left.
Oh, I don't think they knew that.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact
Up you get.
No, they didn't know that. It's just...
Yeah.
Maybe I can help you.
And now you can upload the data finally, right?
Yep. Actually, I might have to kill Casper first, but...
Casper?
Doll's personal operator.
In
It's currently...
Psychotronics.
Yeah, it's currently messing around with the station system, so...
That's
So
in
you
the
probably-
Psychotarium, right?
A what?
I don't know.
Psychotronics.
Psychotronics, yes.
The Psychotarium. I'm sitting here like, 40k? The Psychonium?
Psychotarium. The Psychotarium. Yes, I'll take 2 telepaths, a telekinetic, and
Oh, hi.
Psychatrium is what I said, and it's more like, you know, an atrium. You know, where
Oh,
they
fair
hate
enough.
birds and the like. Just pull out the shotgun, Chase.
Hang on. We gotta... stick that in my bones.
And we're up and blasting it.
Hi? No? No? No, for a military operator, your aim really sucks.
But you were moving.
What military are you part of? The Imperium? Sorry, not the Imperium. The Imperials?
I was gonna say, motherfucker.
Fucking Imperium Greenhorn.
Don't insult the Astra Militarum. They are fucking good at what they do.
Yeah, if you're talking about the Cadians, the Mobian's a failure.
Not all of them? What?
Mobian 6th is. They're the enemy units that you fight in Dark Tide.
Yes. Which are not Imperium or
Yes,
Astra Militarum anymore.
They were.
Yes, and they turned they turned traitor.
Ah, yes, in the middle of this horrible situation, have a snack.
Why do you waste the med kit?
Turn that off. Uh-huh.
You have to find it.
Greetings. Down.
Apparently. Apparently down to level 1.
In the Looking Glass station, it looks like. Or is that just a grab shaft?
It was in the Looking Glass station.
Fairly solid place to be if you're going to be hacking into systems.
Oh, this is Casper. Status report. All major servers and terminals are locked down. Rip and intercept protocols are in operation. Searching access patterns within the last 3 hours. Progress estimate 6.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls and life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shitcat operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
Oh, the upload did finish on its own. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of just got paused.
I thought they would have done the smart thing and canceled it entirely.
Nope.
But for gameplay purposes and not making you backtrack, I understand.
Yeah. And also, you know, partially because Dahl was more focused on trying to kill everybody.
Yeah, he's a bloodthirsty dumbass. Too cocky for his own fucking good.
So bloodthirsty, he's drinking his own right now. That's not our problem.
Imagine being so self-righteous that you think, man, these people who survived an alien outbreak of murderous monsters, they're nothing compared to me. I don't even need to watch my back. No paranoia needed. They can't do anything to me.
I have laser robots. Wee, I win.
Populate your entire unit with nothing but the robots. Yeah, that's a great idea. Totally, like, you can't have the tactical adaptations of humans or anything.
Dude was fucking shit at his job, and I won't hear anything else on the mat. I won't hear any other opinion.
I literally he was so bad that he wasn't even capable of watching the door to the room he was in. He
wasn't watching his own back.
He taunts someone and then doesn't set up a trap. So I literally just unlock the door, lean in, incapacitate. You're military?
Walk up.
I'm a scientist.
He's a disgrace to everything military, honestly.
To be fair, I think he did his job fine. He was a really nice speed bump.
You're right. He functioned just fine as a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, exactly. He did his job as a speed bump.
You know, I'm of the opinion that after a certain point, these should just be / completed.
Right.
If you've completed enough of them.
Damn, doll. Must suck that your operators work for me now. That's what, 4 now?
4 or 5, yeah.
Shit, dude, I should just populate my entire military with nothing but people.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Repair complete.
Jade, the grab shaft's right there.
Yeah, this is more fun.
And that's an enclosed thing. You're gonna need to use a grab shaft.
Here it is.
Stop dying.
Yeah. His little bowl.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it.
I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message?
Yep.
And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neural...
1 second? Question mark?
Alright.
Summon the orb. Now we must pound her.
Oh.
That sounded nice.
It was. Also, I'd like to state that a while back I mentioned to Shade, we're probably one stream away from finishing. And he said, nah, 2 or 3 streams. That looks like I was right.
Yeah, I mean, if he's ignored most of everything else, so yeah, it's 1 stream.
Yeah, I see his original plan was to not 100%, just do what was necessary for the ending we're going for. That's all he's been doing, is what was necessary for the ending he wants.
I think the guy in, medical might need to be saved, but I don't know. I don't know all the requirements.
I trust Matt on this. He's played the game numerous times.
Fair.
And I know little to nothing about it besides what I've seen.
I played a good ways into it, and I got distracted by other things.
Like you usually do?
Yep.
I'm just going to take Shade's word for this and shift the drive. There you go. He said Space Marines 2 needs to be on an internal.
McLoves, you're at work. It's fine. We expect you to be going quiet off and on.
Absolutely.
Well,
Not your fault anyways. That's just life. You're not required to be here. This isn't a job. This is a pleasure. At least I hope it's a pleasure. If it's not, we're doing something wrong. I'll be back real quick. I need to use the bathroom.
Okay, bye. Well, chat, looks like you're all mine. Wahahahahaha, mine is evil laugh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Had to get Dinor.
Ah.
For months, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you can see. It will hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once.
God damn it, what I miss?
Almost nothing.
I was curious at the dialogue.
He gave us a prototype null-wave fabrication plan.
Ah.
Just in time for Cthulhu to show up.
It's a Typhon dragon.
This is what the signal, the neural net, was sending out a message to.
Yep.
Yeah?
Oh, microgravity detected.
Please refer to the weekly update for today's menu.
More specimens required.
He really passed out?
He doesn't have a helmet.
So?
There's no air out there.
Who said there's no air?
The thing breached, the Fagin reached inside.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I assume you're not going to bother trying to save your brother then.
He did.
Alright, put him back in the safe room.
Ah.
It's part of the altruism. See, there he is.
Now you've saved Alex. You had to close the door.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board.
Uh-huh.
I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dahl wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay.
Oh, don't worry, honey.
Elazar out.
He's dead.
But where does corpse go?
Thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Not gonna scan it?
That creature is still trying to consume the station, and I picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you fly into it? What in the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
It stopped taking damage and it didn't move, so I thought, oh, it was just a bug.
Oh.
You're the most clever of Bat.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear.
Oh, you already said all this. Never mind. Look, Sarah, I got places to be, alright?
So I've successfully moved Warhammer onto an internal drive.
You anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned.
That doesn't immediately make him
the
wrong.
monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
Manuel is right.
Oh my god, shut up for a moment.
So what are we doing?
We can't let these things
Destruction,
get back
right?
to Earth.
Yep.
Even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
That creature is still trying to consume the station, and I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. Even if I did use the null wave, how the fuck would, like, the small amount of people still here even begin to fix this shit?
It wouldn't be about fixing the station. It'd be about taking the research and to a new station somewhere else. Because this station's gone. But you could preserve the research, is what they're thinking
If
about.
the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Wait, is it saying you shouldn't scan the thing?
I've done it before. It's a pain in the ass to do, and I'm not going to bother doing it. But it does it basically tells you, hey, this thing will kill you and everything in all life around it.
It's literally there just to destroy everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's Unicron.
Remember, the null wave won't destroy it. It'll just knock it out. Because we want to study it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, there's no way we could contain this thing. There's no fucking way.
And even if we tried, we would have to not only fix Talos 1, we would have to build around the damn thing to contain it too.
Now, theoretically, you could knock it out, send it away from Talos 1 by sending a shuttle or something into it to send it flying backwards, and then fire a nuke after it to destroy it. But that's all in theory.
It's also presuming a nuke is enough.
A nuke would be more powerful than the space station going up in flames.
No, this space station runs on a fusion reactor. You're basically turning it into a nuke.
Okay, then yeah, then a nuke would probably be enough then.
Yeah.
If you're nuking it anyways. Okay, stairs. Why do you make everything more difficult?
Have you met him?
Yes, he's my boyfriend. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna rage at him being an idiot.
The null wave supposedly kills it. There's no confirmation. Take the action that you know will work.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Have you action on a time limit?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't see a time limit up.
Yeah, nor do I.
I think it's to let you have the choice. If you wanted to do the null wave thing, you could just save and reload. Wiggle that gun.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
The glue gun.
Glue gun.
Firecrackers.
They really tried. They did.
One of them even hit you.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
Nope.
And you like get these fucking like 8-foot fucking vertical jumps now.
Yeah. He'd be the best basketball player alive.
Yep.
Basketball.
Yes. Thank you for the pun that I missed.
Where am I going? I'm going to assume Arboretum. Because that seems to be closer to the top where I assume the bridge would be.
Well,
I believe you were correct.
Yeah.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
May as well.
Fair enough.
Literally about to go perform an action that would kill me and everyone else aboard. Gotta make sure my health is up.
Gamer's OCD.
Morgan, I had to restrain Igwe several times by punching him. Who knows?
Why?
I may have killed him. He tried to disable January. If you try to do the same, I can't let you do it. This station is proof of what happens when TranStar conducts operations unchecked. If the research survives, then the crimes here will continue, and these aliens, if even one survives, they'll escape again and again. Alex made his choice. Now, it is up to you to make the right one. If you want to trigger the null wave, you'll have to come through me.
Don't worry. I don't plan to let anyone off the station. I had to restrain Igwe by punching him several times.
Yeah.
I mean, if it does the job.
Why?
Because he can.
Besides, I can't have people following me. What if they try to stop me? Ooh.
That's downshade. That's an escape pod. You're not allowed to use that.
Whoever said I can't blow everything up and leave?
You.
I did not ever say that.
You said that you and everyone else is gonna die. You can't leave. No one can leave, is what you said.
Yo, I'm coming. Second thing here.
Who? What?
Morgan.
Morgan?
Hi.
Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, Hugh.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bet the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just
Zap.
stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough.
Zap. 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 Why?
I would never harm you, Morgan. Never. This machine, it had your voice. I knew from the video you'd done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't. So, what's it gonna be?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this. Fugue. It's my fault. I gambled too much. And the worst part? It isn't losing the station or the tech. It's you. I lost my brother. That is a mistake I will never recover from.
Warning, reactor
So now you have the
detonation
option to leave or
imminent.
just wait here for 8
There's
minutes.
nothing left to talk about. Have a seat. You might as well join me. Let's pretend we're still family.
one last time while we watch lover work go up in flames. I'm sure it'd be a sight.
Close enough.
Oh, there's
I've
actually
been entertaining for 7 fucking minutes.
Imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Oh, okay.
No, there's actually a seat to take.
Morgan, Morgan. До свидания.
Super critical.
I keep having this dream.
Is the whole thing for the symbiosis ending post credits?
Yep.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. By then, it had already stopped Volunteer 37. Hard to say why. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Oh.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
There you go. Symbiosis.
Oh.
Huh.
That was...
There you go. The whole time we were an alien. They gave us human neuromods.
Question: if you had taken in the alien powers, would it have affected the ending?
They mention it, and they say it's probably an instinctual return to its own nature, but they don't hold it against you. Because...
But you have to save all 4 of those particular people in order for...
yeah. You have to have helped them. Yeah, otherwise it's just kill them all, and thank you. But yeah, that's the human-only run of Prey. God, that twist was great the first time you go through the game. Fucking amazing.
Of course I went quiet. I wanted to see what the fuck... I wanted to pay attention. I wanted to hear the things.
But, as per usual, that'll be streamed for now. It actually filled up a sufficient amount of time. 3 hours, 47 minutes.
Stream.
So as usual, thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend and have a great night, fledglings.
Night-night.
Night-night.